Yeah, fucking bills.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hold
What's
on.
up, everybody?
Did that start?
Jersey John's podcast is in effect.
2, 1,
Yeah.
and
An abrupt ending. That's right, because we have not good editing.
it just ended. Oh, okay. Welcome to the show, everybody.
We
This
are.
is podcast number 4 or 5. I don't know, something
I
like.
don't know.
We're doing this from afar today, so it might
Uh,
sound a little weird on the microphones.
Yeah, we're doing this via Skype. I'm traveling, and our goal was to do this podcast every Sunday morning, preferably, right?
Right.
But Father's Day was this past Sunday, so everybody, we were all busy with our families. Or Nicole was in the city with my kid and doing some filming, and while I had to be at home with Millie, so it was going to be a little harder for me to get to doing any podcasts or whatever. And you were in Boston, weren't you?
Yeah, I was up in Boston for a soccer tournament, and my wife was with my other daughter, and she was in Hershey. So
Ooh.
my Father's Day was split up amongst.
Well, there you go. Our families were split up.
Families were split up, and so was the podcast.
And exactly. So I'm in Illinois right now. I just got to my hotel. And I figured, let's try this out. We're going to have to do this from time to time to fit in podcasts. So, this is a nice little test. And so we're recording this through Skype.
And I could see JP, and JP cannot see me.
Exactly.
Because I have a crappy laptop. No, I don't know why. I bet you have something on it. I don't know. But it's not working.
It's not working. So, whatever. So it is what it
awkward. Is. It might be slightly awkward.
Slightly awkward.
Now, so yeah, what did you do? What'd you do? So you went to the city this weekend?
The city.
You were there?
No, Nicole went.
Oh, Nicole went.
But I went yesterday because Gabby's filming. My oldest kid is filming a movie. She's a background actress, and they were going to give tomorrow a rest, but they, meaning
show must go on.
No. So today she filmed a classroom scene.
Right.
I'm not going to say what movie, but
you're not allowed to, right?
No.
You're not allowed to say what movie. Are you allowed to say who's in it, or you can't say anything?
I don't know who's in it, which is
right.
good. I don't have to talk about
I know nothing. I know nothing.
Yeah. So, and she said it went well, and they were gonna give tomorrow rest due to the weather or something.
Right.
And then I don't know, a couple hours ago, they text my wife and was like, "Hey, can we grab your kid again for some extra scenes?" No problem. Right. No problem.
That's awesome. So that's good stuff.
Yeah, it is good stuff. So good things are happening with her little career there.
Yeah, it's something fun. It's just cheerleading too. So that's good. So at least you gotta staying busy.
Yes, and it was a long day though. It was a lot of just waiting around and doing nothing. And then they would call her.
So what does a normal day look like? So you get there what time? Like 5:30? Right?
I got
early.
My wife had to get there at 5:30 this morning. I got there at her call time when I had to take her was 8 a.m. So I left at 6 o'clock in the morning ish, right? And so we got there at 7:30.
Right.
And so we had to park next to the Metropolitan Museum, and it's right across the street. And that's where filming was. So, yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, but you gotta get there early, and then it's a long day, right? You're just.
It's a long day. She changes into a wardrobe. She goes in hair and makeup, and then they wait, to call her number, and then
she sits on the table and pretends like she's eating food for 3 minutes, and
there's a bunch of kids. Yeah, there's a bunch of kids. I don't know, 50 kids, right? Mm-hmm. They're all dressed in a special kind of outfit, right, to go with the movie theme. And my kid was a specific number. So, you hear for your number to be called, and then you go.
Right.
And then, so it's all, the setting is a bunch of kids in like a school environment and in classroom scenes and whatnot, or hallway scenes,
Mm-hmm.
Bell rings and they all scatter into their homerooms, stuff like that, like a typical movie type of thing.
Gotcha. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's a very, and then while I was, I guess while she was filming, I was just walking around, I took a little walk around the city, well, not a walk around the city, up and down the park.
Was, it was nice out or no? It was nice out.
It
No,
was
it?
overcast and it drizzled. It drizzled, but it didn't rain, so it was fine. It was fine, you know.
Yeah, being in the city when it rains is that's bad.
Yeah.
Find some good shelter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was some construction going on, but down in the lobby area is where they had the monitors where you can see what was going on with the film.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't
know. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn, it's like when you look at these monitors, you could see the movie quality right there, right?
When they move and everything.
It's yes. I don't know, frames per second, right? It's whatever it is, and then the lighting is perfect, and I'm like, wow, that's a well lit, like it's perfect. Like right now, I'm looking the camera. It's just like a hue of blue or whatever, right? There's like
right,
and it's because of the stupid light here.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's not a movie quality.
Yep, and there's wires everywhere. This is wires everywhere, all over the floor, right? Up and down the street.
That's cool though. It's fun. It's fun doing that stuff though.
Yeah,
like seeing it, being there. You know what I mean?
Yep, and it's a good experience for Gabby. And she's getting to know the deal. And you know what? Some of these kids are pretty outgoing. You can kind of see why they're, doing this type of thing. This one kid, I was sitting there with Gabby. We're at these it's like a room with a bunch of round tables and families all over the place. And we're just waiting there. And then these two kids sitting next to me, they're playing cards. And one turns to me and goes, "You want to play some cards?" And this kid must have been like 12. Right. Right. And I'm like, all right. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Like, what are you guys doing? Huh?
I'll wait some time. We got to do something.
Like, let's go. I was like, all right, what are we playing? Blackjack. All right.
12-year-olds playing blackjack.
I'm in the industry. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'll be the dealer and, blah, blah, blah. And then, I don't really know how to play, blackjack. I'm not a fucking pro or anything like that, but.
Well, you just said you were pro.
No, I said.
You don't even know what I do. Look at me. I'm a pro.
No, I just said, I'm in the industry.
I'm in the industry. There you go. I'm not a pro, but I know what I'm doing.
But I'm like, oh, all right, this kid, I'm like, all right, I can see why he's, whatever. And then there was.
See how he's an actor? He's being all slick.
Yeah. And then I overheard another conversation. Right. I was taking myself.
Who's that guy?
No.
Who's that guy trying to take money from that kid?
No.
Yeah.
No, but I heard another conversation between two ladies that were kind of sitting next to me. And one was a little scatterbrained, I guess, She was talking about, I guess the lady she was talking to was Jewish. She goes, "Oh, I have a lot of Jewish friends."
Now, was this a mom?
This was one of the moms talking to the other moms, right? "Oh, I have, and I'm just out of the corner of my ear, I'm listening to this because I'm doing some work. I actually brought my laptop to do some work.
Right.
And it's like, I grew up with a lot of Jewish friends, and we would go to their churches and stuff, and there'd be this party that they would throw when you were, an adolescent or something, but it was at a church. And then the other lady's like, "You mean a synagogue?" "Yes, that's it, a synagogue." And then it was this party, and I think when they turned 13, "You mean a bar mitzvah?" "Yes, that's it." I'm like,
so weird. Was she pretending that she didn't know what she was talking about?
Exactly. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm just shaking my head. I'm
like what's going on here? You're listening to the stupid conversation. You're like,
it's very cringy. You get embarrassed for the person sometimes.
Yeah. So far you've listened to a cringy, conversation, and you've been hustled by a 12-year-old kid playing blackjack.
Yeah.
And you knew that's why he was an actor.
Yeah, he was an actor. Yeah.
Sounds like a good story. You got some good stuff going on.
Yep. And then
the city's an interesting place. That's where you get.
Yeah, but then right. So lunchtime comes and they're putting out this spread, right? I mean, they wow, prime rib carving station. They have tortellini, dude, everything. They had clams and pasta and potato salad and this and that. I'm like, this shit is catered great. I had a little prime rib there. It was really nice. Little green beans, a little this, that, and the other. Mac and cheese. And then that was it. It was a lot of just waiting around. And I was pretty much dead tired by the end of the day. We got there at 8 and we were done at 5 p.m. on the dot.
That's
regular
8
day.
to 5. Yeah,
right,
exactly. Regular day job, the whole thing.
And then
does she get paid for that or no? That's just like credits.
Yep, she gets paid.
She gets paid. Oh, so that's even better. I thought sometimes you just get credits for that stuff. You know what I mean, or whatever it is. SAG credits or whatever that is.
I think if she has to have a speaking part to get that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a little
talk to me about that. But
Has
But
she done any, has she done any speaking parts or no?
no,
Okay.
no,
So
no.
it's
She's
next.
background work.
Right.
It is next, but she's just background work right now.
Yeah, it's cool. Still
Yeah,
something something
it's
that
very
you're
exciting.
doing. Yeah, very exciting. Kid acting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
How about Tyson Fury? That's your boy.
oh, Tyson Fury.
Tyson
Yeah,
Fury.
he's a comedian. All right, so now there you go. You have now.
Right.
Okay, stop.
This is
See, I
continuing from
watched
our
the fight.
conversation from yesterday,
Look,
last week.
yeah, I watched the fight. I went on when the pay-per-view started, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch this fight. These girls were fighting,
Right.
and then there was another match that I kind of was in and out of.
Yeah. I was
But
half asleep watching this stuff.
but you see,
Yeah.
okay, granted,
Right.
I didn't know that it was on until you said something to me.
Right. Again.
But then I'm like, oh, this is great that you told me because I would have missed it because actually I was looking forward to the next one of these boxers to fight.
Big heavyweight
Deontay
boxing
Wilder,
matches.
yeah, or Tyson Fury or Joshua. Now Ruiz is in the picture, right?
Right.
And that just threw. There was first it was those three, right?
Right.
And then Ruiz comes out of the corner, right? And like, uh-oh. So now he's a contender. Now you have four people. Now you're like, okay, if it wasn't for that upset,
It wouldn't be as exciting.
I
It
wouldn't
wouldn't be as exciting as it is now.
I wouldn't be into
Right.
it as I am now. Now I'm like, okay, great. Okay.
Right.
And it's a heavyweight division.
But I'm sure there's more people like you out there that are doing that too. That's saying, all right, well now it's getting better. Now I'm going to come and start watching it.
And
You know what I mean?
This guy got signed to work with ESPN, Tyson Fury, if I'm not mistaken.
He got
like
signed.
he,
What do you mean,
or
like-
this was his first American bout, and I
Oh,
think
right.
he signed with ESPN.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
he was wearing the Apollo stuff.
and they,
How
but
awesome was that?
how smart is that though?
How awesome! What, coming to
No,
America?
he's taking advantage, right? He's
Yeah.
taking a book out of Conor McGregor, where that
He's just
motherfucker
gonna make
just
money overseas, right?
But he's promoting the hell. He's a hell of a promoter, right? And now people are talking about him.
This
right?
is Tyson Fury you're talking about.
Yeah, Tyson
Yeah.
Fury. Exactly. Okay, he beat this guy 24-0. With people calling him a bum. He's 24-0. Come on,
Right. No,
like
I
a
agree.
bum. He's fighting the same people that these guys fought. So like, it's just like, okay, now he gets his first loss. He gets his first test, and he's no good
Mhm.
against Tyson Fury. And I guess
Who got his first? Wait, who did you say got his first?
the
loss?
Schwartz, the guy that
The guy that he just fought now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's 24-0.
Yeah, he was undefeated too, but
Um,
he got killed.
yeah.
So
And
I mean,
so-
Tyson Fury is a weird fighter. He's tall and he's got like the old man grandpa build, but he just moves. He can move. He can move fast. Moves his head.
He was doing the
Jabs. Oh yeah,
He
we
was-
posted that on our Facebook page.
Yeah, 4 or 5 hits.
Like 5 or 6. He was in the Matrix.
And then he did a
He was in the Matrix. It was crazy
And so
for a big
that-
man to move like that.
but see, that's what the sport needs now.
Oh, man.
This is kickstarting it. It's going to take these 4 guys. Now you hear comments or you read comments like, he's a bum, or Deontay Wilder's going to beat him. And then apparently Tyson Fury's at 50% when he fought him last. And it was a tie because if it wasn't for Deontay Wilder knocking him down once,
Mhm.
Tyson would have won. That's what a lot of people are saying.
That's what they were saying, right?
That's
He needed to
what they're
knock him down.
So now, if Tyson's saying I was at 50%, imagine me at 100. Fuck him.
Right.
You know,
Well, that
hey.
fight's gonna come. It's
Oh
coming.
yeah, oh yeah. But Joshua has his rematch clause in effect.
Oh yeah, so they have to fight first, and then the winner will fight who?
And-
Wilder.
okay,
then
well,
Fury. So who?
all right. Well, here's
when,
the deal,
when,
right?
where, and why?
No, but that'll make it even better because now there's a 3-way again. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
look, Joshua loses, boo. Okay, now he comes back and he wins, and let's say he wins in good fashion. Let's say he puts the effort into it. He doesn't spar so hard with that, and get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that has something to do with it. I'm sure.
Right.
Him getting knocked out.
You had to. Right. I agree.
So, how you isn't it getting knocked out of a concussion?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay,
Get
so
knocked out.
now you're fighting a couple of days later. You're
Right.
not. You're not.
You're
no.
not. No. Right.
Exactly.
No, I agree. That
and
that's it.
so he looked like he was out of it. Holy shit! I got to plug in 1 second. Hold on. Entertainment. I got to
you
plug
have
in.
to plug in. What? Okay, so now it's just the JB show. JP, I don't know what happened. He's in the hotel. He walked away, and he has to charge his something. So I guess it's his battery. He'll be back in a little while. So, as he was saying, who is going to take over the heavyweight class in boxing?
Sorry.
Oh, he's back.
See?
Look, oh, he's plugged in now. See? I kept the show going while you were gone. So where were we?
So Joshua has his rematch clause in effect. That's probably later in this year, right? Mm-hmm. If he wins, and I was saying if he wins in spectacular fashion, then okay, he's back. All right. It was like Lennox Lewis getting beat. Fluke, right? He comes back and he says, yep, I got it. Right? You see what I'm saying? Okay. Right. So I see it being the same thing. Now, if he loses again, okay, boom, goodbye. Ruiz is now he's out of the way. He's done. Ruiz is in the picture. He's done.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
That's it.
Well,
retire.
We'll see. We'll see what fight happens. I don't know if Ruiz. I think that was just a lucky win. But we'll see. Hey, we'll see. He's a champ. He's a champ.
Yeah.
He's the fucking champ.
But he could be a one-timer. Not even a defense.
Yeah, no, it could just be not even a defense. Right. Just get knocked out again. Or just get knocked out first round.
That sucks. Winning the belt and losing it. Like, it's like any champion.
Douglas. Yeah, no, same thing.
Buster Douglas. Ramen? What was his name? The guy beat Lewis?
Ramen. Yeah. It was ramen. Yeah. Ramen noodles.
Yeah. And I don't. Holyfield had it for a while, and Tyson had it for a while.
What's that?
The Klitschko's held on to the title for multiple defenses.
Yo, it's me and The Rock.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, this is awesome.
How cool is that?
So you posted that. That was pretty cool. It's a video.
I'm like, what is this?
The Rock is talking, and they're playing the drums over him talking, doing his thing.
But it works. Like he's just drumming to hit, but it works, man.
He's drumming to the Rock's whatever cadence, whatever you want to call that thing.
Yes, exactly. It's his cadence, and it's a medley. Listen, here, play it again. You to get down on your knees. Don't get excited, China. No, don't get excited. Not yet. We want you to cover your lips like this. Right?
Yeah.
You get into
it. He's good. No, he's good. That was
kid. Whoever that kid is, genius. Right?
That's like playing the drums right over it. So listen. So again, we're talking about videos, but all these videos we post on our Facebook page. So if you don't know what we're talking about, go to our Facebook page, and most likely we'll see the video that we're discussing or talking about. I think that's good because people won't know what we're talking about sometimes. So we always have to push it back.
The Rock.
It's The Rock over drums. It's pretty cool. He's doing some I don't know what he's doing.
No, it's one of his world famous promos from back when wrestling was good.
From Raw, Monday Night Raw.
It
was Monday Night Raw.
That's when I watched wrestling.
Yes,
that's in its heyday. Stone Cold, The Rock.
Good, and then
Yep, and then that's it.
And that was it.
Ooh, but what? not that you know, but there. Okay, so the WWE. I'm gonna go into a little tangent on that real quick since I'm
WWE.
WWE, right? Is they own I don't know how many. They bought WCW, another federation, an old competitor, and now. Right. Their ratings are sagging. All of a sudden, there's this little upstart coming up, AEW, right? A new federation that is.
It's like WCW.
Yes.
Remember WCW?
It's backed by a billionaire, kind of like the WCW was backed by Ted Turner. This billionaire is like, you know what? Dusty Rhodes' kid, Corey Rhodes, and Dustin Rhodes, right? They formed this alliance. AEW. They're taking old WWF talent, and
who's the owner? Who's the owner of this?
Some rich billionaire. I have no idea.
So he's just venturing off doing his own wrestling.
But they held their first pay-per-view, right? And the main event was Chris Jericho, which was a big WWF star.
Right.
He beat this guy, and then a guy who just left the WWF like a week before showed up, and it was like this big thing on the internet. Right. The pay-per-view was pretty fucking good. People are talking about it now. This is like a rise, and people are wanting to jump ship from the WWF to this federation. So Vince McMahon he's getting old,
nervous,
old and nervous. And
who's gonna take it over after him? Shane?
Triple H.
Oh, Triple H.
Triple H.
He married in. He
married in. Smart man.
Smart man. Look at that guy. He married right into the wrestling and to be ownership of the whole thing.
And Shane McMahon's a wrestler. The guy's big. Shane McMahon's. Yeah.
I haven't watched wrestling in a long time.
Dude.
Do you remember ECW? Do you remember ECW?
I didn't watch ECW. I mean, that was hardcore shit.
That was weird. That was like just like you would just put it on the channel at like I don't even know when it was on. Like Friday nights at like 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
These guys would be drinking beer. The Sandman would come out, smash people's heads open, bleeding all over the place.
A lot of those.
It was like fake, real wrestling. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And then obviously they faded away because WWE and WCW were just taking over.
They had the money. This was like Friday nights.
Those were the days.
The honky tonk man. Remember when? Saw the honky tonk.
Now you're going to the 80s.
Dude, honky tonk.
Got my long sideburns, wear my hair slicked back and coming to your town in my pink Cadillac. I'm just a honky tonk man. He's a honky tonk man. I know that. I used to watch. That was when I was into wrestling. I know that song.
Do you remember the Nintendo game? Wrestling? WrestleMania for Nintendo.
No.
Honky tonk man. Oh,
you know what? I was a Sega
Genesis guy.
Yeah, and they didn't have that.
They didn't have that. Nintendo.
They had a generic wrestling game for the Master System or whatever.
With the guy with Mr. X with the thing on his head.
And then X. Fake cities and shit like that. I'm like, come on, you
remember Kung Fu from Nintendo?
Yeah. Dude, yes, of course. I have. There's speed runs of those games.
Oh, that's great. Did you see the drop kick?
We didn't have that. Yeah, Mr. X. That's good, man. So what else is going on?
Nothing else, man. That's really what else do we have to talk about? The OJ's back. That's what we have to talk about.
OJ Simpson.
I haven't been following everything that you're posting. You're posting a bunch of stuff on Twitter, from Twitter. And so I guess he's got his own. He's crazy.
OJ Simpson has his own Twitter, the real OJ32.
He's back.
But the best part about him being back is the parody accounts that start popping up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go at because I've been reading some comments. The comments are like gold, man.
They're awesome.
Are gold.
And
I don't even know where they are. You got to read some comments.
So I'm gonna look up real quick. The OJ. Here we go.
So OJ's back, basically. So OJ, I don't know where he came from. I guess he's out of jail. He was in prison for a while.
He was in prison,
right?
For
but now he's all cleaned somebody. Up. So now he's all cleaned up. He's good to go.
Is he? This guy. I mean, based on what he's saying here,
right? He's cleaned up. He just wants the world to know that he's 70 on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I want to let everybody know I am not the father. That's basically what he said.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see.
Father.
Yeah, exactly. Khloe Kardashian's father. Here we go.
Whatever they want to say about, hey, Twitter world, for years, people have been able to say whatever they want to say about me with no accountability. But now I get to challenge a lot of that BS and set the record straight. More importantly, I'll be able to talk about everything, especially sports, fantasy football, and even politics. But for now, let me just say to my fellow fathers out there, happy Father's Day. God bless.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. You know what?
Nice guy.
The juice ain't looking that bad. He doesn't look.
Yes, I'm looking at him right now. He's all right. He's just happy. I'd be happy too.
I think he's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, if you ask me.
Because he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
he got his shit straight now.
Hasn't it been 25 years?
Honestly, I don't know. It's something like that. Yeah, like 95. What was that? 94, 95? The whole he got off of the murders.
Yeah.
25 years ago.
85. Happy Father's Day. How does Ron Goldman's dad feel about that?
Oh God, are we going there?
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah. So anyway, Happy Father's Day, OJ.
Happy Father's Day.
All right.
But there are some parody accounts, right?
Oh yes.
For example, okay, this is one of the parody accounts tweet. I'd kill for a cheeseburger right now. And then here's another one. No kidding. People need to forgive Tiger Woods for his personal issues. I mean, it's not like he killed anyone. See, so this account is just throwing little digs at
Not like
OJ.
he killed anyone.
But here's the thing:
these people-
OJ has started retaliating
This is
against one of these, and
he wrote back. He's writing back.
He's writing back now, and
This
it's
is
kind
really
of going back and forth, where the guy just does references to him killing, or he'll respond with like daggers, you know, like a little emoji, stuff like that. But
that's like asking for it.
Yeah, I know, but it's a good. I just think it's something that we need to be vigilant on. This OJ's Twitter page,
Twitter rant.
Yes, we need to keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye. Make sure you know where he is.
Well, here's the thing, right? A lot of these parody accounts are really good, because just when I thought I got the real one so I can play the other videos,
right,
I go to the media and it's just clips of the white Bronco, aerial
white Bronco
view.
driving.
The white Bronco driving. And this is on one of the parody accounts, guys. You guys got to see. Let's see this. It's _OJ Simpson 32 for Twitter, and if you follow this guy's tweets, it's hilarious. It's just funny. I just think it's hilarious, and I don't know which the real OJ's out there. I just can't seem to find the right one. I think there's a bunch of parody accounts here on Twitter.
Oh, I thought you at the real OJ 32.
Let's see. Let me go to my following people here. Okay,
that's his real one. Okay,
here we go. Okay. The real one is the real OJ 32 without the underscore.
Oh, listen to this guy. Hi, OJ. Hi, OJ. My 5-month-old son was always a big fan of yours, and he tells me all the time that he wants to have the same type of killer instinct like you used to have. I'm so proud of him.
Jeez.
Oh, these are Twitters. Twitterers.
The Twitterers, the one I like the best is the one where the mugshot of O.J. Simpson is the avatar.
The profile.
The profile picture.
Crying MJ is great too.
I found him. I found him. Shit, I was looking in the mirror. My bad.
That's awesome.
But not too long ago, I don't know what television station released a video of O.J. Simpson, right, where he was talking about hypothetically how he would have done the murders. It was weird.
That was a book. He was going to write the book, I think, right?
Well, the book was
I Did It. He wrote. It was
no. What was the name of the book? Hold on a second. Let me just do a quick Google search here.
I thought we weren't Googling. That was our rule. We made a new.
What is O.J. Simpson's book's name? Listen, I have to find out.
We have to. It's called I Did It.
I wanted to. Come on now. Are you serious? If I Did It. If I Did It.
If I Did It. I know I said I did it somewhere. It was I Did It. If I Did It. However, when Ron, was it Ron Goldman's dad? Whatever, found out about it and said, you know what? No, I'm suing you and the proceeds come to me. Right, or whatever. He changed the title, not by changing the title. He just took the if and he made it super duper tiny, right,
and left I Did It.
Oh, that's what he did. When did he do that? That was like 10 years ago.
It was a while ago.
That was like before he got in trouble again and went to jail.
No, but here's the thing. OJ did this interview, and he was talking as if like this is how I would have done it. Right? And so as he was telling the story, it went from like, well, if I did it, this is how I would start. First, I would go in here, and then it kind of morphed into, and then I went into the bathroom and took a knife, and then I remember slashing her throat. Like then he started kind of recounting, recounting what he did. Like it, and then he would be like, hypothetically, he'd kind of go back into like, oh shit,
this is real life.
Yeah, like
I'm having an interview.
It's very cringeworthy, and I just think he's guilty.
You think?
I
do too.
Of course,
but that's not for us to talk about.
You mean it could be? OJ's guilty.
Can we talk? All right, so OJ's guilty. That's the podcast verdict.
And where's the gavel?
I don't think he did it. He was set up.
By who?
I don't know.
Kardashian.
Right. Kardashian. The Kardashian
Yeah.
set him up.
Well, remember how Chloe's supposed to be his, offspring,
Right.
because she's kind of like bigger than the other. I don't know.
She just said she's built like OJ.
But OJ came on one of his Twitter things here, and
OJ said, "I am not the father."
no,
Said, "I'm not the father."
but here, listen. Here's his first tweet.
Are we allowed to play? Are we allowed to play him?
That's public.
Are we allowed
He's
to?
well,
Speaking?
12.1 million views, and he just opened up his account not too long ago. Wow, 2,400,000 likes. Holy cow!
The world is mesmerized by OJ.
All right, listen.
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly. Now, coming soon to Twitter, you'll get to read all my thoughts and opinions on just about everything. Now, there's a lot of fake OJ accounts out there, so this one, at the real OJ32, is the only official one. So this should be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do. So God bless. Take care.
I'd be scared as hell. What does he got? What is he gonna do?
He's got a list.
Like, listen, I was in jail for 10 years. I got a list.
Got a list, and he's going to go through each one. Check. He's going to start checking people off.
Sounds kind of evil. He's like reading a book.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Twitter world. I'm reading a book. And I
looks-
just wanted to say thank you for listening.
He's like an evil villain in a movie.
Yeah.
He's
It's
like,
not a movie. Not a movie.
I'm going to get you. He's sending out secret codes and
I've got a lot of things to catch up on. Missy.
Oh my gosh. This is going to be good.
Spooky.
Oh, what I'm saying is, how are you going to? This is the first tweet ever.
Speaking of dead people, what's going on? What's going on in DR? Seriously, people are dying in the DR.
So 7 people.
8. Now it's 8 people.
When was the last one?
8 Americans. But now this other thing. How come it's only Americans dying? So are they being targeted, or is it we're just hearing about Americans dying, or other
Americans?
people dying down there? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know right now because their asphyxiation, the way they're dying is very similar, and some people are saying that it might be cyanide poisoning because that's their lungs exploded or something like that. It's like,
right, but it's the same way every time. It sounds like, right? They're saying they're drinking stuff at the bar, and then they're dying.
Could be
That's what it sounds like.
Could be contaminated.
Viruses that are just attacking American
bootleg liquor. Bootleg liquor.
I guess.
You know how
made with some kind of funky
made in a bathtub.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
third world country.
Shine, whatever. Yeah, exactly. Who knows what it is? And the couple, they both died on the same evening. They both drank something. Like what is
they both
that?
went to the same bar or whatever. But that one girl got like beat up.
Well, she's not dead.
She didn't die, but she almost did.
But that was still the Dominican Republic. But
Still
what was
Dominican.
what was the whole thing
Right.
about that?
I don't know. She went to go do something at like 10 o'clock. She went by the lobby, and she walked by, and some guy grabbed her in the back, threw her down, beat her up. She was in the hospital. I think the guy thought she died. They left her in like I don't know. She said she was in some dark hidden spot, and they found her. But still, I mean, whatever.
Well, my question is, how many different hotels did this happen at, or is it the same resort? Right? No, I don't think so.
No, I don't remember. I thought it was at least 2 or 3 different hotels. I think, because I think one was at the Hard Rock. I stayed there one time.
At the Dominican Republic?
Mm-hmm. In Punta Cana.
Oh wow.
It was nice, but I'm not going there to get killed. I won't go there now.
I don't think I'm gonna no desire to go there at all.
No, I don't. Not
Cross that
now.
off my list.
It was all right. I mean, it was right when I went. I won't go now. Even Mexico's bad. Certain parts of Mexico.
Yeah. There's a lot of shootings, drug cartels. They even got to Cancun at some point. People,
Yeah, Cancun wasn't happy-go-lucky place anymore.
Well, what's safe anymore anyway, right?
USA. Where are you gonna go? Get shot here.
Yeah, exactly.
Elementary school.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I'm not gonna. There's no desire to go in that area.
So what do you got to do tomorrow? You got a Are you flying back tomorrow?
Well, actually, my day starts at 1 a.m.
Oh, you're working tonight.
Yeah.
Nobody cares
So-
about you working at night.
No, well, I mean, it's 8 something here. It's an hour behind you guys, 8:47.
Oh, wow.
So I'm just gonna stay up and do what I got to do, and then come home tomorrow. And
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You working out or no?
I have last couple of weeks. It's been maybe 2 or 3 times in the gym, and it's not. I mean, I could sit here and do some squats and push-ups, but
Why don't you do the weighted hangman?
the weighted, the weighted hangman.
So
Dude.
the weighted hangman, right? You posted a video to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
What? I don't even know what the guy's hanging from. He's hanging from his chin neck area, right?
You know what? What are those things that you hang? Okay, they're these things that you hang on pull-up bars or whatever, right? And it's like a strap that you put your elbow in. So you put your elbow in, right? And you hang it, and it's like you're doing abs.
Right.
It's a hanging ab thing. So I'm
That's what it
thinking
is.
he took one of those and put it under his
Around
chin,
his neck.
like he had a toothache, like an old-timey toothache. You know how you
With
put it
the
around?
ice
kind of-
pack on top.
Yeah. So under his chin, and then he was holding on to a 45-pound weight
What
from
is
the
he
edge,
doing?
right?
It's
And
so-
then he somehow hung himself, meaning like he's hanging himself
He
from.
totally hung himself.
So his whole body's being supported by his chin, which is in this thing that's hanging, and he's. What's the
Choking.
motion you would call it?
Like a.
Picture. Okay, picture.
I don't know what he's even doing. I can't even explain it.
Okay.
He's doing like the frog.
Yes, the frog swim.
The
No,
frog swim.
But
That's not
okay,
even that.
but that's what his feet is doing, right? The frog swim. But
Right.
what his arms are doing, okay, picture you're doing an upright row. So he's
Right.
holding a 45-pound plate,
Right.
from one end, and he's doing an upright row to his chin that's hanging from, right?
Yeah.
So let me see here.
He's hanging from his neck. He's
All right,
hanging from his neck.
Let me get on the
Let me get on it.
get on the Jersey Jones pocket. Now, here's something though,
Yeah.
real quick,
Right. Here's something.
and I'm embarrassed to say this.
Okay.
I
Why?
don't know how to get on our podcast webpage to look at this fucking thing. What I'm saying is, I am not getting
Christ.
how I go to my posts. Here it is. I found it. See,
Oh, look.
I knew I'd do it. I
So
knew
you
I'd do
just
it.
flipped out. You just had a 5-minute tirade, 5-second tirade, and then you
Yeah.
found it. You hit 2 buttons.
Yeah.
Excuse
it-
me. I take that back.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
What's this guy in? See, there's a strap, right? So the title of this, Never Skip Neck Day. It's on our webpage, on our podcast webpage, and it's this person who is hanging from his chin. It looks like a belt. It looks like a belt is wrapped around this chin, and that is all that is supporting his weight.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
Look at his face when he falls down the first time. He's like, whoa. What is
yeah.
he doing?
Yes, he's doing an upright row.
Upright row and the
frogs-
frogs. The
I know
frogs
what he's
swim.
trying to do. Okay. All right. I got it.
He's
I
an
got it.
Olympic. He's an Olympic swimmer.
What he's trying to do is raise his legs as if he was doing lower ab exercises, leg raises, right?
Yeah.
And at the same time do an upright
Upright
row,
row.
holding this 45-pound dumbbell.
With his neck.
And it's just but only being supported by his chinny chin, right? That's
Right.
it. So it looks like a belt is strapped under his chin, and it's being held onto this thing above him, and it's just ridiculous. I don't understand.
What he's
why-
doing.
The thing is, you can either sit there and do what this guy did and just film him, or you just say something like, dude. Some people just go up to him like, dude, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, just call him out. And
Well,
those
that's
are
the best thing is when you start YouTubing videos of the gym fails.
those are the gym fails. Oh my gosh, there's some. Have you ever seen one in person?
A gym fail?
Yeah,
No.
well, meaning no.
I'm
what
sure
saying
I
is-
have. Right,
No,
right.
no.
Like somebody working out and
completely- undoing the wrong movement for the exercise.
I've seen it. Yeah,
I've
totally seen it.
So there was this one guy, and this was in the New York Sports Club days. So now we're dating ourselves, right? And he had preacher curls. Okay. Preacher curls with the curl bar, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And he would load up the weights. I'm like, oh my God, 45-pound plates on each side. Wow, 90-pound fucking curls. Never in my dreams, not with my freaking tendons. And so I'm like, all right, I'm looking at him like, all right, this is impressive. This guy's pretty old, like, and he's not really in good shape, right? He's just like picture Tyson Fury, right? When you look at something like that, but with no athletic skills like Tyson Fury, just picture that. Right. On a not as big frame, right?
Okay.
This is what the guy looked like. So I'm like, all right, let's see what this guy's got.
So a tall dude.
Tall? Probably my height.
Okay.
But built like him.
Okay.
And then so he gets on the preacher curl bar, and I'm thinking he's going to go full range of motion, right? Mm-hmm. But he probably moves maybe a half an inch, right? So his arms never.
He's doing like a pump up my bicep move.
It never extends past 90 degrees, right?
What the hell? Yeah.
Right? And then he would just go 2 inches. 1, 2, 3. Like you can't see what I'm doing.
He wouldn't even move. He would just move it like 1 inch. 1 or 2 inches.
Legit an inch. The arc of the angle of what he's moving is about an inch. And I'm just looking but his face was like he was into it. But then I'm like, all right. No wonder, like, okay, whatever. So then he goes and does back.
Right.
And he does the same thing. Right.
Oh, he just pulls it down like
he
2
pulls
inches.
It down a couple of inches.
He's like,
and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, this is embarrassing. But look, I stay in my lane, right? If I can't pull weights, I pull weights. I don't care if I'm pulling down pull downs 120 and I'm like struggling on 7. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm like, I'm just.
You're still supposed to go full range of motion. Don't go 1 inch down. Like,
stretch all the way.
That's just people don't know how to work out. That's what's going on when you see that. But it's funny.
It is.
It's funny when you see it, especially if you see it. I'm sure I have. I've been in enough gyms and worked out long enough that I've probably been around some idiots that didn't know what they were doing. But not in a while. Not in a while, though. It's been a while. I don't go to the gym like I used to go anymore either, though. I don't go 5 days a week.
Well, not if you set up your home gym there. You don't need to.
That's true. If you're working at home, it's not bad.
I should be doing some push-ups and sit-ups anyway while I'm here. Why not? My full calisthenics.
Should be doing the hangmans.
Oh, no, fuck that.
The hangmans. Man found dead in hotel room. He was trying to do hangmans.
Or auto asphyxiation erotica. Like it's one of those
things. What was he doing?
That's what John was up to.
John had a strap around his neck. I swear, I was just trying to work out.
Yeah. I swear.
That was his last words. I was just trying to work out.
Whatever.
It's awesome.
You know what? I'm gonna have to, I guess, to keep myself up.
What? Work out? You can't take like a nap for an hour and then get up and go.
No, I'll take me off my game.
All right.
I'm just gonna make it to 8 o'clock in the morning and be a zombie. You know what? No. I think it's between 1 and 3, and then I wait and then come back at 6. So I might, but if I go to sleep, it's not gonna. I just gotta stay up.
Good. Yep. Just stay up. Just do it. Just stay up.
Sleep on a plane.
So speaking of planes, did you see that? What was that new gadget that I posted? It was a picture of some guy on like a plane, like a glider that's standing up on a glider. Did you see that?
It looked like
it says wakeboarding in the sky.
No, you know what it looked like?
Gadgets. So this thing's pretty cool though.
It looked like the Green Goblin. That's what it looked like. I'm like, holy shit! Stands on. Holy shit! Here we go.
So it's like a real. Oh my God, you're right.
Just a matter of time before that shows up at the Comic-Con.
So what is it? Yeah. So basically, what is it? So it's like
I don't know. You posted it.
I did post it, but I don't know what exactly it is. So it's
I'm having trouble trying to navigate this webpage.
He's not even on the webpage. So it's like I don't even know. It's like a plane. How do I explain this thing? It's like a hang glider.
Paint the picture for us.
Paint a picture.
Yeah, paint the picture for us. Explain what it looks like.
Ooh, that's a hard one. So he's got like snowboard boots on.
Let me
and
see.
Snowboard bindings are attached to this. It's like a plane with just the wings, with nothing else, just like plain wings.
Yeah.
He stands on it. There's like a plane. It's got wheels on the front of it, on the bottom of it. So it's basically like two wings, and you just stand on it, like you're on a snowboard.
Okay.
Right? And then the plane pulls you up, and then it takes you off, and then you hang glide.
That's what it is.
Oh,
It's
so
a
you
it's
let
a
go, and you're snowboarding, hang gliding,
it's a reverse
reverse hang glider, but you're
Okay.
snowboarding on top of it.
Picture stealth bomber shape, right? Stealth bomber shape.
I went from hang glider, now you're a stealth bomber.
No,
But I know what you mean. Like that
the
V,
shape of this thing that he's standing on
right? The V
is the shape of like the stealth
like
bomber,
the black stealth bombers, right?
but it has nice little side flaps on the thing, and
Right.
then you
So it's
stand.
got It's got snowboard boots. The guy's wearing snowboard boots.
Yes.
Snowboard bindings are attached to the top of these wings.
He just ejected though. Is that how you get off it? He ejects. Okay.
Oh, look.
Oh, it is a hang glider, but you stand on it, just like you said. And on the bottom there are two wheels, and that's pretty much it.
That's it.
That is it. Now it's just a matter of time before they slap on some engines on this son of a bitch, and they're doing it by themselves.
That's gonna be sick.
And that's all. I mean, you same technology. What you use computer technology to keep it stable.
Computer technology to keep what stable?
Well, just like the stealth bomber, I heard is very. If you don't have computer-aided technology to help you control this thing, it's hard to fly. Manually, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I'm sure it's manual now.
And no, but with technology these days, you could probably. It's just a matter of time. Watch, it's going to be like, or a hoverboard.
Right. Well,
hoverboard.
Once that comes, the hoverboard. But they're not even there yet either. There's no hoverboards right now.
Not hoverboard. I'm sorry.
What?
Like the drone. You know, like
the drones. They
four engines,
right?
But something you stand on.
Right.
It's just
It's
a matter
gonna
of
have
time
the engines
before.
underneath, just propulsing you off the ground, and you're gonna be flying around on that instead of those other hoverboards with the wheels. Those aren't the real hoverboards. They call them hoverboards. The ones with the two wheels, and you're just using like your weight to move.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. But I think that
But that thing's cool. How much does you think this thing cost? Like, what is like?
wait a minute.
You still need the airplane to take you off.
Yeah, that's what you need. It's the same airplane that exactly.
that?
It's the same airplane that would take you to do a sky jump.
Right. That's the thing. Like you're gonna buy one, and then you have to have a plane to tow you to get you up there.
Or you got to be like, yo,
You need an engine on that bitch. Just
I got this.
take off.
I got this thing. You mind pulling me?
Yeah. Show up to some airfield. Yo, can I hit you jump real quick? The guy's like, what? I just attached my thing. I was like, yeah, no problem. Just attach it.
Now,
And the guy goes on the runway, attaches it, takes off.
on this video, is that like a robot that is flying that thing? Like it's not a real person that the plane is actually dragging.
Oh, that yellow thing?
Yeah, I think that was a
crash test dummy.
Yes. Radio controlled or something.
Yeah, it is. So that guy's on there.
But in the indoor test
simulator, it's a person.
He's in there. So in theory it works, but wait.
Yeah.
That's a robot. That's a robot, yeah. And then
I haven't seen a real person on it yet.
okay. Well,
University
put a real
of
person on there.
Ontario.
Ready to enjoy it?
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm
University of
sorry.
Ontario.
All right. Well, those guys are pretty smart, eh?
All right. Good job. But I didn't see a real person do it. It was just the test crash dummy.
Yeah, who's going to be the first Tony Stark to jump on there?
What about the guy, what's his name?
What?
Tesla.
Oh, Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he'll put a fucking rocket on that.
He probably
would.
would.
He's gonna take it and prototype it differently.
Exactly.
Like, no, I got something better.
Yeah.
He's gonna have magnets on the bottom propulsing it.
Yeah, hoverboards. Yeah, it's kind of the way it was in Back to the Future. I don't think you're going to see that. But with the fan things that spin around, yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
it could happen.
Propulsion.
I mean, they could build that. I think they could do it when they find out like how to use the magnetic forces.
Yeah.
Differently.
Yeah.
And then it'll work.
That'll be
some crazy physics shit.
We're supposed to have flying cars, according to Robert Zemeckis. Yeah.
Yeah. George Jetson.
George Jetson. No, man, that's Cloud in the Skies. Yeah. But,
That's awesome. We got our own sound effects now.
yeah. Oh, that's, you know what? We should have like a little soundboard thing.
Yes, that's next on our list. We'll have the little claps and stuff. Oh, that brings us to next week. We're going to have our very first on the Jersey Johns podcast. We're going to have our first guest, Doug McNicholas, everybody.
Yes, Doug McNicholas.
Doug McNicholas. Wait till you hear this guy's stories.
What's
he bringing to the table?
No, what I'm saying is, where is he? You met him where? College.
Where did I meet Doug? I met Doug in college. Yes, playing Division III football. I was going to camp. That's when I first met him at football camp. This is probably 1997. 1997. September 97. Where?
22 years ago.
So I've known him for 22 years, and you've known him just about as long. You went away with us to Cancun and stuff.
Yes,
you were away with all
2 years in a row. 2 years in a row, but I didn't hang out. I didn't hang out with your crew too much. I mean, I was friendly with your friends, but I was never friends with your friends.
Right, but you know Doug.
Yeah, I know Doug. We hung out a handful of times.
Well,
no, this is my first time actually talking to the guy, so it's going to be interesting.
Oh,
and hear your stories pretty much on
his stories.
His stories, your stories. You guys have a couple of things.
He was once he won Summer Survivor for MTV.
Ooh, that's going to be good to talk about.
That's going to be fun. That was the summer of Doug. That's what we called it.
Doug.
The summer of Doug. He won an Xbox loaded Escalade. This guy won, right? And he's just driving around like the shore area in this Xbox Escalade.
Yeah.
Giant video games in it, a system, but he won it. So he's gonna have some good stories to tell us.
That's good.
I don't even know what happened half the time. He was just telling us, all these background stories, what was going on. He was setting up these girls, just trying to position himself to win the game. It was pretty. It was different. There's a different perspective. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Good story.
That's good. But
Survivor.
Summer Survivor. But I also heard you guys dabble in a little bit of the screenplaying. Me and Doug wrote a movie. Yes,
we did write a movie.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk about that.
Okay,
that's very.
Yeah, that was fun. That went a long way, but nobody wants the movie.
You never. Maybe it needs a little bit of tweak.
Maybe it needs It does need a tweak.
Rewrites.
I have.
You hire your consultants, right?
No, I sent it. I sent it to people in Hollywood that I know out there. I mean, they're not. I don't know how big they are, but he read it and said it. No, I just did it. It didn't follow the California rule, like not California, the Hollywood, not even Hollywood, just the story rules of Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. It was not like that. It was episodic. So it was not. It was more of an episode, episodes versus like a movie. Have an Act 1, have an Act 2, and Act 3. So it didn't follow that format. And that's what he said. He goes, you could write. It makes, the dialogue's fine, but the story has to be tweaked a little bit just because it's episodic. So that was good feedback. And then I was like, okay, sounds good. And then it just sat there. And then life took over.
Life. Isn't that how it works? Life.
Always, man. But it was still fun. So getting back to that, that's what's going on with me and Doug. Me and Doug, we did that too. So he'll be fun to talk to. He'll have some good stories.
I have to read more of that. I'm gonna have to read more of that screenplay and be like, give us some critique or something. I don't know.
That'll be one thing.
But no, but I get it. You try out to do something and then it kind of just goes by the wayside because life.
Yeah, whatever. You tried it like we're trying.
I tried with I did my voice acting, right? Went and signed up for classes and had voice training and actually went to their studio up in Schenectady or Albany, Schenectady.
New York.
Yeah, and went to the studios. I'm like, oh, all right, this place is nice. So it was legit because sometimes you're like,
is this real?
Right. Exactly. The way I found out about it was Mercer County College. Their pamphlets get sent to the house every so often, and inside there's small courses that you can take, and one of this says become a voice actor, and I'm like, and let me look into this. $22. You go in, it's one night, right? I'm like, what am I going to learn here? Or what am I going to do here? What is this? And I get in there and there's a bunch of people already in the classroom and I'm like, all right, what's going on? We start talking to each other. I'm like, damn, that guy has a good voice.
So now before this, did you want to become a voice actor? Is like,
well,
you always said, oh, I had a good voice.
The first time we always knew I had an adult-ish voice.
Oh, we can talk about that.
Because
That's why.
all right. Back
this is a good story. Wait, no, we're going all over the place.
All right. Okay, first we'll get back to that.
Yeah, we'll get back to that story.
So, but the first time it's been ever said to me was in high school, and I was reading out loud, right, in class.
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher came up to me and said, you know what, you have a really good voice. Do you ever think about doing like something like DJ?
Oh,
just
cool.
talking, just something like that. I'm like,
so the teacher said this first.
The teacher said this to me first. I think Mrs. Bird.
What grade was this?
It's a drama class.
11th?
Junior, senior.
Okay.
Sophomore, junior, senior, right? One of those years, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and it put a little thing in my head, but I didn't have equipment to record myself. You record yourself on a cassette player. It doesn't sound great. You think, I don't sound good at all.
Right. You're just trying to play with it, just to go with what she said.
But people
You're just trying anything, right?
Yeah, but that always stuck in my head. And then, a lot of times people say, "Oh, you have a nice voice," or whatever. I'm like, okay, it was good. So, so I saw this class. I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me give it a try. It's $20, no big deal. I'm gonna go to this Mercer County, right? Mm-hmm. I get into this room, and there's like 20 people already there, sitting there in a shoehorn. A square, half, 3 square, whatever, mm-hmm. right? We're all kind of, and then the teacher was going to be in the middle, I guess. And we start talking to each other, and there's a guy who was stuttering. I'm like, all right, it's a nice try, but it's, obviously you're not cut out for it, but whatever.
I'm better than that guy.
I think obviously he's got the voice issues, and maybe he wants to prove it to himself. But then I'm talking to other people, and oh my God, this guy's got a deep voice. And then I hear this lady, very soothing voice. I'm like, oh, she sounds like she could read good nursery rhymes and stuff like that, So I'm like, oh, wow, what am I doing here?
You're sizing yourself up with all these voices.
But then they're like, oh, no, your voice is pretty good. I'm like, see, you hear yourself. Like right now you have your headphones on, you hear yourself talking.
Right.
Right? That's why you wear the headphones, right? Because then you can hear yourself and then you can adjust. Right now, my headphones, I only hear you.
Right.
My setup isn't the same. But then the teacher comes in and he's like, hi, I'm this guy. He's setting up his Mac. He's got a microphone or whatever. And he starts talking about what his company does. So it's pretty much selling himself a pitch to try to sign you up for this school. That's pretty much what it was. But what he did was he said, all right, here, he handed out a script, a little copy, and everybody was going to read something. And he passed around the microphone and we each read into it. Right. And mm-hmm. then at the end of the class, he played it back. And, because of the microphone, it's pretty quality.
Different. Right. Okay.
And so when I heard myself, I'm like, wow. I was like, holy cow, I sound
That's
good.
Me?
That's me?
Right.
Wow. So I'm like, all right, and at the time, I didn't know what I needed. Like
We're
now,
young. Yeah.
Well, with this podcast, you brought the mixer and, we can fuck around with our, ranges and whatnot. I'm like, okay. And when we sit together in front on front, I sound great. I'm
mm-hmm.
like, oh, this is good.
Right.
And so that kind of got me motivated. So what happened was a professional reviewed each person's clip, right?
A professional got a hold of this tape
after the class, and if they thought you had any potential, they'll call you and let you know what the classes are about. If you don't have potential, they're not even going to call you, right? So I got a call.
Okay.
And he heard my thing. He's like, oh, I think you have a really good voice, blah, blah, blah. Here's the deal, blah, blah, blah. It's going to cost about $2,000. I'm like, oh, $2,000. I was like, wow, I'm going to do this. And it's over the phone acting classes and stuff like that. And told me about different types of demonstrative and type of ways of expressing yourself and stuff like that. And I practiced. They gave me some tips. And then after 4 or 5 classes, they're okay. You can come into the studio. We'll record your demo. I'm like, perfect. Go up to
Schenectady. So he charged you $2,000 to just sit and listen to his what?
No. Every week there was I'd get a call and we'd have a class over the phone.
Okay. So once a week.
Once a week for I think 5 sessions. right? And I have them saved. I have DVDs of these sessions.
Oh, that's cool.
I could always go
So
back.
you have all this.
Yeah, and then we scheduled an appointment where I'd go into the studio and record my demo.
Right.
And then
so the guy. All right. So go back now. The guy got a hold of it. Right. Where were you going with that?
The guy got a hold of it. After the Mercer County small class, they will call you if you think you got potential, and they did. And so he said I had good potential, and if I wanted to take the class, this is what it's going to be.
Potential kid.
And then I got trained by some professionals over the phone, and then they were all recorded, and they would send me the copies of them. And then I got to pick several scripts to choose from, and as far as what.
So were people picking you? Like we're like, oh, I like this guy's voice. Let's grab him. Or no, they didn't get that for you.
No. This was just a course to train me to be a professional voice actor.
Okay, right.
Once I took this course and got my demo and everything, then it was up to me, obviously, to go out there and
shop yourself.
Yes,
right.
exactly.
You had to shop yourself. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, that's that's where I got promoted at my regular job, and that's when the thing fell to the wayside.
Right. That's when life takes back over.
Exactly. And I got promoted that same year. Like I got in the summertime, I did the demo, promoted in October, and it was like then I was traveling.
Right. So life gets in the way, like you were saying before. But hey, we're here now, and you're still using your voice, right?
Yep.
So there you go.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I'm really excited to do these podcasts, because now I get to practice this.
Again, your special skill. I have no special skill. I just pushed you to do a podcast.
Would you like to hear my demo?
Want to hear your demo? You have it?
Yes, I have my demo. I'm pulling it up right now. Yes, I am. Let's see here.
I'll totally hear it. And we also have to tell the story about
Oh yeah.
My magic voice.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's start this up. Okay, ready?
Yep.
This is my demo.
JP's demo. We're going way back.
Yeah, we're going way back. Let's go.
Way back. All right. He's finding it.
Oh, man. Look at this. Technical difficulties. Hold on a second.
Do you know how to use that phone?
I do. Okay, ready. Here we go.
Bam.
Play with this.
When I was in college, all my football buddies used to call me Tank. I'll tell you, once that football was in my hands, I'd plow through any obstacle. Look around your home. Look closely. Are there things you've been wanting to fix? This spring, make time for a safety check of your home. I can remember when Grandma used to bake homemade bread right in our kitchen. We always looked forward to the first warm piece of fresh bread. Sunday. It's the college football event of the season. Watch the returning champions, the Orlando
Sunday.
defend their Big South title against a comeback story. Logistics is more than just shipping packages. At Ameriship International, we do a lot more than you might be aware of. It's not easy being me. After all, I'm brilliant, devastatingly handsome, and well, filthy rich. The weather you need exactly when you need it. WBLA Storm Tracker 4000 is now available in real time on the web. The death of a man in the back of a coffee shop shouldn't draw any attention, until they discovered the murder weapon was a lost sword of a Persian ruler. What if? They're just two little words, but they can spark an idea that will change the world. We help inventors turn their what-ifs into reality. Hey, yeah, I'm talking to you. Quit looking around, you ain't gonna see me. Think of me as your conscience.
That was... Hey, jerky.
The animal.
Hey. Yeah, see?
Sunday.
So that's what it was. Now it was in the booth.
That's awesome.
Everything. It was very fun to do. Cool. And he did the whole thing. He put all the sounds in there, and
but it sounds good, because I could totally see one of those being on like radio, like a radio commercial. Totally.
And that's the first time I heard myself through headphones, like how we hear ourselves, right? That was, and I'm like, holy shit. I can work with this, because now I can hear myself.
I sound like a mumble. I sound like marbles in my mouth.
Well, it's just a matter of doing some vocal exercises, and the more you talk, the more you learn how to
you will sound. I understand.
Yeah.
I totally understand
And
what
so,
they're
like,
saying.
all right.
And then you smile at the camera.
Here's the thing,
They
right?
say, "Oh, they could feel your smile."
Exactly. See,
That's what
like right now, I'm talking with a big smile on my face,
big turkey smile.
and now I'm just gonna be like,
Oh, look.
now,
Now I'm
now I
tired,
have,
boring,
now,
not
now I have,
smiling anymore.
now I'm talking with a frown. But when I smile, then
Oh,
everything,
I could feel that. I could
right?
feel the way you
Boom,
talk.
hits you right in the kisser.
Right there, kisser. So how about kisser? Hey, how about
Kisser.
you, Mama?
Yeah.
Remember
So,
that story? Oh, all right.
no.
Let's end it on that. Let's end it on that note,
Okay.
because
Very
this is a good story. This is bringing it way back when we found out whose voice was really manly or not.
man. So
Manly voice story.
So
All right,
we
so what
ended
year
up.
is this?
This is 1990.
93.
93. We were
93.
probably when was when our spring break, our famous spring break? That was 92. We were in 8th or ninth grade.
Okay.
Right? So this was probably around that time. So we're probably 15, 16 years old.
Yep.
Right? We're in that range, right? Okay. Pre-driving, we were riding our bikes everywhere.
Oh, it's bikes, right? We're 15, 16.
15.
Maybe.
We'll say 15,
15?
right?
Or in 16 yet? No, definitely 15. 14,
Okay.
15.
14, 15, because, right, we got our hands,
hold
well,
on.
we ended up calling,
13. Okay.
13?
Okay.
We ended up, me and John, calling a, sex line, right? Back in the day.
Right? Well, let's dial the 1-900 number.
It was a 1-900. Ladies and gentlemen, back in the day, there was something called 1-900 numbers, where when we didn't have internet, we didn't have anything like that, but every so often at night, you'll see like, at 3 a.m. in the morning, some sleazy commercial for hot sex and talk to a lady. Call me 1-900, right? And so it was just a bunch of hot chicks in bikinis. But this is 3 in the morning, so you can kind of get arrested. So
let's call.
Yeah, it was like let's give him a call, right? I can't tell you how we called it, but we got in trouble for it later. But
yeah, we
ended up calling, and I don't recall. We ended up, and if I'm not mistaken, it was like a group chat in a way. If I'm not mistaken, it wasn't just
a girl. There was like it
was a girl,
like a girl. It could have been anything, but yeah.
And then so she was already talking to somebody, and then so I chimed in somehow because they were talking and there was some periods of quiet. And I'm like, yeah.
You know what it sounded like? It sounded like we called like a call line, a hotline, or not a hotline.
Yeah,
it was like a call center. It goes like, hold on a second. Hello.
I believe there are categories of what we can get into, right? I think there was like for a hot this press 1.
You
for
remember better than me. I don't remember any of that.
For a Cleveland steamer, press 2. For a rusty trombone, press 5. Whatever. So anyway, we pressed the number and we got into this. We got hooked up, and this lady was talking and like, and then.
Well, you have to say JP was on the phone, and I was
listening in the background.
I was listening. No, I had the other phone, and I was on the couch listening.
Up the other phone.
I'm like laughing, right? But no, nobody heard me yet. I was on mute. And then JP was slick.
Hold on.
He had the voice going.
So exactly. So I'm just like, I don't know what to say, but I was like, yeah, play with your titties, whatever. I was just saying whatever. Again, I'm young, but I guess my balls had dropped at that point, and my voice was passable for an adult, right?
Yep.
And so
how it is now.
Yeah, exactly. So, so then we're going at, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. I don't recall how long we were doing this, and then JB, I guess, John was feeling a little left out, and so I guess he wanted to chime in. And it was like, so it was a bunch of this. It was a bunch of, yeah, you suck your titties. Like, yeah, I'm sucking my titties. And yeah, you suck it. Then JB goes, and yeah, I want you to do that. What the fuck? Who is this kid?
Who is this?
Get the fuck, kid! You can't be on here, you son of a! You get the fuck off the phone, kid! Some dude jumped on, so somebody was monitoring.
Get off the phone, yeah.
Get off the phone, kid. And then I'm like, yeah, kid, get off. And then I had to chime in. I'm like, yeah, dude, what the fuck? You fucking things up here, man.
Man, John, shit, we're dead. We're in trouble.
Poor John didn't hit your voice. I don't know when did your balls drop, John?
I don't know.
It's hilarious.
Obviously not then.
And I couldn't continue. I was laughing so hard. We had to hang up because we've been had.
We've been had.
We've been had. I don't know if
I'm 12 years old. She got
exactly.
me. That was pretty
It was
funny though.
horrible. But like,
Bad kids. What are you guys doing?
But look,
Calling 900 numbers.
look, kids will be kids, right? Kids will be kids. God forbid, somehow that was recorded on Twitter or something.
Oh
like
my God.
and it was out
Imagine
like,
now?
oh my God, look at this guy. He was
How bad
calling
this-
sex lines when he was 13 years old.
Front page.
Right? Front page of everything.
Front page news. 13 years old. Call sex hotline.
13-year-old pornographic sex hotlines at the age of 13.
Yeah, they wish that's the only problem.
Yeah.
All the teachers are banging all these kids now. That's what they have to be worried about.
Where are they at my age? Nowhere to be found.
Nope.
Nowhere to be found. I don't have
my
any
teachers.
I didn't have any teachers that I would like. Not at all. There's a 21-year-old a teacher, and when I was a senior, but you know that's like 3 years removed almost. That's
3
weird.
years. Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. Anyway.
But so anyway, so this is what's today? Today's date is Tuesday, the 18th.
Yep.
We're gonna have Doug on as our first guest on Saturday night, 6 p.m.
Have a special two-hour
podcast.
No, I mean, well, it'll probably go longer. This is already an hour and change.
Wow.
But
okay.
I believe that it's gonna be a fun time. Third wheel, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Good time.
get some more.
We
people.
should have some drinks on hand. I think
Definitely.
it
Drinks.
should be a hang.
Cheers.
Be a hang.
It's just
And,
gonna be a hang and chat. That's what we're gonna be doing. Telling stories.
All right, well,
Listening to some good stories from everybody.
should be fun.
Listen to and making some funny shit up. We'll have some fun.
Yep.
But all right.
All right, dudes. Thanks for joining
Thanks
us.
for listening up and joining in, and look forward to our first interview on Saturday. Have a good night, everybody,
Hey
and
there.
happy belated Father's Day.
Yeah, happy belated Father's Day.